Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Sirix Gaming and we are continuing on with our Overlord playthrough. In the last episode we went through Castle Spree, stopped a giant eyeball monster and saved Rose, our first mistress. Now as you can see the tower is nice and repaired. I'm just going to do a quick run through.
Sire? Not feeling scared, are you?
Scared of what? I'm not really going to continue the story this episode. I'm just going to run around Spree, do some chores, pick up a smelter so we can open up the forge and check out the upstairs of the tower.
Ah, there you are. This place isn't what I'm normally used to, but one has to make the best of things, I suppose. Let me show you around. Not much to look
she's done a
at
pretty
here,
good job.
but nothing that a really good dust wouldn't cure.
Of course. I like her walk.
Now this could be a great space. A bedroom, a banqueting area, even your own private interrogation room.
She's got her opinions, her views. She knows what she wants. Productive lady. Let's check out my gold.
I think that this area would make an adorable treasure vault. I think the lighting would set off your...
Of course I do. Would you be here if I didn't? I feel like Rose is a bit money hungry.
Now this is the nerve center of your evil domain. I've created a scale model of your tower out of bits and bobs I found lying around. I'm very resourceful.
She's done a pretty good job, considering. Let's actually do a little bit of customization. Let's get a new banner. I want the carpet.
Now don't go spending all your money, Lord.
And let's get the Overlord banner.
Ah, just what we need.
So that way we will be recognized and feared throughout the land. Is there anything else you want to show me? I think if you hit them enough times, the mistress will like knock you down. There is another mistress you can get a bit later. We'll talk a bit more about her when we encounter her. But if you want the light playthrough, the good side, the good ending, you do actually need to keep Rose around. As you can see, updating the banner has actually changed the Overlord's appearance. Has a bit of a redder shawl, which I do quite like. And this is the bedroom. Quite a nice bedroom for an evil lord. Okay. Well, let's head back to Spree and get us a smelter now that we have the reds, so that way we can open up the forge and get some better armor and weapons. That's pretty much going to be the focus of this episode, is just doing some odd jobs, doing a little bit of grindy stuff, improving.
Leader of the fire starters.
Thank you. Back to Mellow Hills. The Jester's very annoying. I do not like the Jester. Is pretty unimportant in this game. So, but yeah, he's just there in the tower. Talks a bit of shit when you show up. In some of the other games, he plays a bit of a larger role. Specifically Overlord Dark Legend, I think there's actually a boss fight against the Jester. And then in Overlord 2, the Jester is still pretty unimportant, but a bit more.
Remember, sire, never trust anything that's head height with your groin.
Of course.
You and your creatures saved
Except for my
us some
minions.
work. Careful. This is the only bit of farmland we've managed to save from the halflings.
Doesn't look very saved.
We'll be ready for months. We'll have starved by then.
Halfling patrols are still out there. We've seen them go into this old workshop. Think they're keeping something, ain't they?
They're keeping a smelter that I actually quite need, so I'm gonna go collect that.
Reds.
Okay. Let's clear out this fire so we can pick this up.
All. Ooh, an object. I like objects.
I'd actually prefer it if
Browns.
I got
Reds.
half of each.
Browns. Reds. All.
Just so that way I have a couple of each available should I get ambushed, which, knowing this game, I will. As I was saying...
Halflings! Close the gates!
Cowardly creatures.
Just leave me out here,
Quick,
all's good.
Find another route, then decide how to deal with these worthless peons.
Yeah, this is kind of a stitch up for me. They should be punished for this. Imagine you save a village, and this is how you get repaid. I killed them. Let me in. They're gonna be in for it when I return. Oh, they abandoned their own people out here as well.
These roots? Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
Darn elves can't keep their own forest under control.
These roots are strangling our crops.
The forest? It's gone crazy. That ain't natural, I'm telling you.
I've tried cutting them, setting them on fire. Nothing helps.
It's elf magic. I never trusted those pointy-eared layabouts.
We will come back and deal with the elves a bit later. Get out, get out. Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, let's continue on. Let's get you guys to help out. Speed that along. Acquiring this smelter is my primary goal this episode. It keeps freezing. Let's just get this smelter back to the tower. I will deal with these halflings the way I know best. Fire. I'll have to do something about this game's constant freezing. That is, I'm not sure if it's picking up in the video, but it's quite annoying me in the gameplay. Okay.
Browns. You have retrieved the smelter, sire. More forging options are available.
And we will go back and check them out. But I just want to do a couple more things in Spree first. Just so that way we can get the most out of this episode before we move on to the next location. Mainly these assholes.
I smell roasted harflin on the breeze.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You and your creatures saved us some work. Only good halfling's a dead halfling.
Is there anything else in this area that I can actually collect to improve my experience just yet? I think there should be. No, there isn't. If I was doing a corruption playthrough, I would raid all these houses. But again, trying to be as good as possible, so guess I just won't. Alright. Well, let's get back to the tower and check out the new forge. seems to be getting a bit darker. I don't believe there's a day-night cycle.
Dead halfling.
Yeah, well, most of them are dead now. You're welcome.
Remember, sire, never trust anything that's head height with your groin.
Except for my minions. They will gladly lay down their life for me. And a handful of them have so far. Does it tell you how many have died? No, it doesn't. I think in the second game it tells you, like, over the course of the game, how many minions you've had and how many have died for you.
Reds! Browns!
Which is pretty cool.
Reds! All!
Let's get back in there. Alright, back to the tower.
Your minions have opened the Tower Forge. The smelter is being taken there. Visit the forge, Dark One, and create weapons and armor truly worthy of an Overlord.
I agree. Let's get some new weapons.
Ah, the forge, sire. This place has brought forth weapons that could slay troll kings and armor that could stop a dragon's breath. Giblet has been promoted to Forge Master. He will show you around.
Good for you, Giblet.
The smelter is heating, sire. Please follow Giblet to the forge chamber.
I think Giblet's actually a recurring character. I think he's the Forge Master in the next game as well. Good for him. Okay, let's
Here you can
forge some better
forge
stuff.
new items and upgrade existing ones. You can create 3 types of items: weapons, helmets, and armor. This is where you can select the material type, sire. It's dependent on the types of smelters you have in your forge. The lives of your minions can be used to imbue items. The more you sacrifice, the more powerful the item. Cost and the maximum number of minions you can sacrifice are determined by item and material type.
At least it only sends the weak ones to their death. I'd be pretty annoyed if it sent my, like, well-equipped minions. I'm gonna get some armor first. Just to improve my defensive
This is your
capabilities.
armory, sire, where you can store your armor and weapons.
How much gold do I have? I do not have enough gold to get another weapon. But we will come back to that and sort that out another time.
Hail! Always
Oh.
a pleasure to have you around, Lord, but don't you think you should be elsewhere? You know, doing your job.
It's a bit aggressive. Alright guys, well I am going to leave that there. We've gotten the forge open and checked out the customization for the tower and the Overlord. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll tune back into the next video where we will go to Heaven's Peak and check out some zombies.